Do you do this? When referencing dates in Power BI, you create a separate source file, say in Excel, and use that as the source for the dates. Well, what if I tell you that there's a way better approach of doing that, eliminating the need to create a separate table source? That's exactly what I'll demonstrate in this video, so stay tuned. Okay, I am now in Power BI, so from here you can go to Get Data and Blank Query. In the pop-up window, Power Query will invoke the function equals to list dot date, and this function requires the start date, count as number, the number of instances, and the duration. So start date will invoke another function called date, and this requires the year, say 2001, month, say January, and day, say the 1st of January. And duration, in this example, I'm just gonna set as 1 year, so 365 days, and a step duration, so we'll use another function called duration, and this requires 4 values. First one is either by day, which we'll be using, and the next one is the hour, which we're just gonna put in 0. We don't need to have the dates taken by hour. We're just gonna have a table of days by the day. Minutes, 0 again. Seconds, 0 again. And enter. That's it. You'll have a list. Actually, it's not a table yet. It's a list of dates from 1st of January. That's what we have set earlier, and up to end of December 2021. 365 days. Now, from here, to make it useful as reference to your other tables, all you need to do is just press this one, convert it to table, and which we're doing now. No need for the delimiter. Show us errors, just press OK. And we have the table update, so we are just gonna rename this to dates table. And our column, let's just change this column name to date ref. Notice we're not using the single word date or dates, just because we have a lot of functions starting with that word. So just to a bit distinguish our table and column against those functions, so we use dates table and date ref. Of course, you can name the table and the column to whatever you want. Anyway, so with that, just to make it proper, we're just gonna change this to field date. That's it, you're done. Okay, scenario. We don't know the duration, but instead what we know is the end date. So how can we create a table based on those information? So what we can do is go to the source. Instead of putting 365 days here, we're going to be using the formula duration in days, and this requires the duration start and finish date. So we'll subtract the finish date, say again date, say the finish date is 2003, December the 31st, minus the start date, which will be the same as what we have here. So it's going to be date again, 2001, from the January the 1st, and press enter, and that's it. Just to be exact, we need to add +1 here for the duration. Sorry, not inside the duration that dates, but outside, so it should be there. Okay, so let's check. At the bottom of this table, we should be expecting end of December 2003. Scroll down to the bottom, further down, and there. We have our expected date there to be end of December 2003. Okay. With this method, you can create a table of dates up to whenever you want, say 30 years. So I can just simply change this to 2031, and that's it. With the initial list of dates created, you can create a number of customized columns, such as for the year, month, or whatsoever. So to do that, let's go to the last step. Let's add a year. Go to add column, custom column, say, type in here year. So this is a simple one. We're going to be using the date, that year, coming from the date ref. Enter. How about the month number? Again, custom column, type in, say, month. We're going to be using again the date, this time month, referring back again to date ref. There's a doubling up of the date here, so let's quickly fix that. Okay, so what if you want to have the month in 2 digits format? So all we need to do is use the date to text function. So add custom column. Let's name this column month number. We're going to be using the function date that to text refer back again to date ref, and in the format of 2 digits press enter. We have that. What if we want to add a column for the month name? So we can do that by adding the function month name. Again, we're going to be using the date to text, referring to date ref, and this time instead of typing 2 letters M, we'll use the 3 letters M. Okay, that's it. January, February, etc. If you want to get the day of the month, simply use the function, say date, that day, and again referring back to the date ref, press OK. It will generate a column of the days of the month. Quarter. How about quarter? For the quarter, invoke custom column action, and let's say this is the quarter number, and we're going to be using the date quarter of year there. So remove the duplicate of the date there, and again referring back to the date ref. Okay, that's it, the quarter of the year. Week number, you can create that. Week number. So date that week by year or by month. So we'll use the year. Again, the doubling up, we have to fix that. And this time, and still we have to reference date ref. That's the week number of the year. So there you have it, a fairly quick way to generate a table of dates in Power BI, and I hope this video helps you somehow in becoming a better Power BI user. Thank you for watching.